is August 31st, the very last day of August, and it is a toasty one. So before I get to doing anything else today, I want to make sure I get out and get my exercise before it gets too hot, because I'll tell you, once it's 98 degrees, I am not going to want to be out there. So come along with me for a walk. Let's enjoy the outside for a bit. Oh, gotta get a better grip on that. So I thought today that instead of walking my usual route, well, I am taking my usual route up into the hills, but I thought that, yeah, I had to look both ways before crossing the street. But I thought I'd walk through a residential neighborhood rather than on the main streets on my way there, because it's sort of pretty and serene first thing in the morning. So here's a little Los Angeles. I gotta figure out a better grip for that. That's an awkward grip. I think the hardest part about going for a walk is the whole sunscreening process. Oh, gotta put on so much. I just was walking past this and I saw this nice little xeriscaping on their side yard. I always admire when people conserve water, choose better plants. When I garden again someday, definitely gonna try to do a little more xeriscaping if I'm in California. And every time I walk past this house, I cannot resist filming it. I'm a sucker for morning glories. I realize that it takes no skill to grow a morning glory. I don't care. I love them. Love my agapanthus. Roses are so pretty, especially the red ones when you can catch them early in the day. Once that heat comes out, they just blow out so fast. I very rarely plant red roses myself. I favor white roses. Actually, my very favorite are the stainless steel, which if you're at all familiar with roses, stainless steel is like the sterling silver, except it's even paler. So it's the palest lavender. It's almost gray. So, odd that I would like it, huh? That's not at all like me. They always say the best way to meet people is just to go out and do things that you enjoy doing. Then you'll meet people who are doing things that you also enjoy doing. You know, that makes a lot of sense. I find that difficult in Los Angeles. I come out and I do this walk, this hike, several times a week, and I have not once on any of my walks struck up a conversation or met anybody. Everybody's got their headsets on. They're all in their own little worlds. So how do you get to meet people? I'll be going to a singles event tonight to find out. It's a little too much in the shade, but I've seen a few delphiniums on my walk today. There's some lavender. Delphiniums are my favorite flower. I like them when they're in the blue range. The summer skies is my favorite. And here we go. Yes, please pick up your dog poop. I don't want to step in it. Yeah, we're getting getting into the hiking part now, so now I don't talk much. Now it's a lot of huffing and puffing and heavy breathing. Somebody had fun with rocks this weekend. Or who knows? Oh, they go all the way up there too. Must have been kids. That's easy entertainment, huh? Stacking up rocks on a branch. How wonderful to be entertained by such simple things. And maybe as an adult, those were pretty high up. I always do that when I'm out and about and see things. I always speculate on the stories behind it. I'm probably far more fanciful than path not taken. That goes way up. Should we do it? I've never taken this path before. Let's find out. Oh, it's a steep one. Yeah. Oh. Oh boy, coming down from this one's going to be probably not something I do while holding a camera. Ooh. So this could be like the really bad, really typical start to like a CSI episode. Hiker climbing up into the hills, doesn't know what they're doing, but they're vlogging about it just the same. Holy crap. This is gonna be skating to get down this. I'm gonna feel this in my thighs tomorrow. Started this, Monique. This is a good butt burner. And of course I can't even see any of this as I'm filming, so none of this may even be at all usable. Jesus. Keep going. See where it goes. There's only one way to find out where the path ends up, and that's to take it. And I think that goes true for everything in life. And that's probably gotten me in trouble more times than I can count. But I still think that way. The only way to find out what is on the path is to take it. And then you will know. And that is what I am doing. Let's take a path we've never taken and see where it goes. It's going into a lot of brambles, I'll tell you that much. Man, this just keeps going up. I may be regretting this. And the path is getting narrower and narrower, as you can tell. Many people started it, and not a lot of people are willing to finish it. So the path that was wide when I started has gotten smaller and smaller as more and more people have been unwilling to work that hard. Which I totally get, by the way. And now the path is starting to become less of a path
know, right? We're just tromping along. We have no idea where we're going. But you know what? I think it's okay to stop and rest along the way. It's okay on your journey to stop in a shady spot and take a break. And as I do that, I turn and look, and I see way off in the distance people walking on a path. And I know that path. So obviously the path that I am on is going to intersect with the path that I know. Well, that's freaking reassuring, isn't it? Continuing. Had a sip of water. Had to put the phone down for that. Needed 2 hands to open it. And we are continuing down the path that has not been followed by many. But hey, it's not like I'm forging a completely new path. It's not like I'm tromping through the bushes. That would be a disaster. Maybe not on the whole metaphoric life path thing, but since I'm not really much of a camper type person, I think it's best that I stay on paths. And we are coming up to the top. Oh, that was a lovely. Oh, I'm definitely going to take that path again. I know exactly where I'm at. That's perfect. And here we are at the top. And continuing. Okay, gosh, I can barely see this, but because I'm standing in the sun. Whew. But just for shits and giggles, let's see. This is the path that I just took. So I just walked this path from down there. I actually live over there. Walked all the way here and up this path. And when I said, oh, I can see the main path, that's the main path. And now, so let's see, that's where I was. Sorry, I should have turned around the other way. Not like I don't know my way around a camera. Usually I know it from the other side. Anyway, we are continuing on up. Climbing and climbing. Oh, I wonder what the story is here. Why the flower crown left to dry out in the tree. What do you think the story is? Make up a story. Drop it in the comments. Let's look at the whole tree. Don't back up on a bumpy road, buddy. So, this is the tree where the flower crown has come to die. What's your story? Little look back at the path that we just came down. Still got a few miles to go. Yeah, I always get quieter and quieter on my hikes as I get more out of breath. And I think this is going to be the last little bit that I film on my hike because my battery is almost dead. So I still have a couple miles to go. I will talk to you later. Please subscribe. I hope you have a wonderful day. Thanks for hiking with me. And hit that thumbs up, please. Love you bunches. See you later.